walk to the carpet on 3. Make sure you're facing me. Thank you. And sit on 4. Alright. Alright, make sure you're facing me. Turn your body if you're not facing me. Thank you. Hands like this right now. Okay, you gotta sit there so everyone can see me. Thank you. Alright, boys and girls, so Friday we talked about something called gravity. Who remembers what gravity means? Michael? Yep, something that makes you fall down. Abel, what does gravity mean? Fall down. Gabriel, what does gravity mean? Fall down. EJ, what does gravity mean? When you fall down, it is a force that makes things go up, always come down. So if I throw this marker up in the air, what's going to happen? It's going to fall down. That's right. Everything that comes up must come down. So we're going to review this book again. We're going to do a fluency read on it, okay? Everyone should kind of remember what it's about. Gabriel, looking up here? Here, I'll put it up here for you. All right. Gravity. Gravity, gravity's the thing. When Jack and Jill went up the hill, it made them take a spill. So what do you think would have happened to Jack and Jill if gravity wasn't there? They're walking up the hill, and gravity's not there. What would have happened? Amari?
He sat down when he was walking on the hill, and he got some water. Then the bird did.
Yeah, he was walking up the hill, and then he fell down because of gravity. But if gravity wasn't there, what would have happened, Amaya?
He wouldn't fall.
He wouldn't fall. He wouldn't even float up in the air. So gravity is what kept them on the ground. That's what made them fall down on the ground. All right. Gravity, gravity's the thing. When Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, he what?
He broke his head.
Yeah. It made him have a fall. Gravity, gravity's the thing. When rain came down the water spout, it washed the spider out. So why did the rain wash the spider down the drain? Amaya?
Because of gravity.
Because of gravity. So the rain was falling down to the ground because of gravity. And when it hit the spider, he fell down to the ground.
Because of gravity.
Because of gravity. Good job. Gravity, gravity's the thing. When the clock hands went around, it made the mouse run down. Gravity, gravity's the thing. When wind broke branches one and all, it made the cradle what? Fall. Good job. Rhyming word. Gravity, gravity's the thing. When Willie ran upstairs in town, it helped him come back down. Gravity, gravity's the thing. Now if you fall, you'll know the force. It's gravity, of course. So, boys and girls, do you think gravity is ever going to go away?
No.
No? Why do you think that?
Yeah.
You think it will?
No.
Why do you think gravity will never go away?
It's real.
It's real, yeah. Yeah, it's because it's just part of the earth. It's always there. It's always going to be there. We're never just going to randomly float up into the sky one day. We're always going to be on the ground. We're always going to fall if we jump. So, how do you know gravity is there even if you can't see it? DeMarcus? You need some help? Abel? How do you know gravity is there even though we can't see it? Yeah, because everything falls down. So we know it has to still be there. All right. So now I have another question. How do you think things like birds or airplanes stay in the sky and gravity doesn't pull it down? You remember what we were talking about? A rule? Yes, Amir?
The air is pushing it.
Well, not the air that's pushing it, because if it was just the air in the sky, gravity would be pulling them down. So, Amaya, how do you think birds and airplanes stay in the sky?
Because they have wings.
They have wings, and their wings are holding them up. Remember we talked about Friday?
And the airplanes, they be holding. So the people be holding the planes up. They keep going in the air.
Yeah, well, people aren't holding the airplanes up. People are flying the airplane, but the wings are holding it up. So remember, if something is holding another object up,
Because they got
gravity is not going to pull it down. Remember remember with my marker, it would fall all the way to the ground unless my hand is holding it up in the air. It's not going to go right through my hand. So with the towers we're going to build, remember, the top one gets held up by all the ones underneath it, and that's how gravity doesn't knock it over. Alright, so I want everyone to turn and face that table right there, behind you. And we're going to work in partners to build our towers. And we're going to have the second tower be taller than the first. That's the goal, alright? So Miss Hines and I are going to show you. We're going to work together. We're going to be good partners. Yes, Amaya?
Are we going to have the same partners?
No, we're going to have different partners.
Oh.
All right. So, say I want to build this tower. I'm trying to figure out how to build it tall. So I'm saying,
Miss Hines can help you.
hold on, listen.
I think we could do more down here, make it a solid base.
Oh, that's a good idea, Miss Hines. Thank you. Okay, so I can put one here.
Yeah, and then let's put one here.
Okay.
Like stacking like we did with our cups in science.
Okay, then we can put that up there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Miss Hines. You're a good partner.
That
So-
way the base doesn't fall over.
Oh, yeah, and gravity won't knock down our tower. Okay, so let's see how tall this is.
So now we're gonna measure.
All right. I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks tall.
I'll put my finger there so you know where to stop.
That's a good idea. Thank you, Miss Hines. All right, so my first one's 4 blocks tall. So I want my second one to be taller than 4 blocks. All right, so we'll take this down again gently.
Well, maybe less on the bottom and more on the top.
Yeah, good idea. All right, 1. You see, Austin, 2.
Check.
3, 4,
Check.
5. A little
Check.
wobbly. Hold on. Amara, you watching?
I'll put my finger there again so we know where to stop.
Check.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So is 8 greater than 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that means we built a taller tower. Thank you, Ms. Hines, for being such a good partner.
No problem.
Are you okay, Abel? Yeah? Okay, I'm glad.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
All right, so let's turn back over here. We're going to talk about how to be good partners, okay?
Okay, come on. You have to come with me.
All right, I'll walk around this way.
Come with me.
Excuse me, boys and girls. Thank you, thank you. All right, so turn around, face the whiteboard. All right, so we talked about how to be good partners. Were Ms. Hines and I being good partners?
Yes.
Yeah, and how were we being good partners? Amari, hood down, please, so you can see. Hold on. Tanandra, how were we being good partners?
Cause I didn't check.
I didn't call on you. Have to wait. Tanija, how were Ms. Hines and I being good partners while building?
You taking a picture?
Need help? Amaya, how were Ms. Hines and I being good partners?
Because you two was sharing the same life.
We were sharing, but more importantly than sharing, we were working
Oh yeah.
together. So I'm gonna add that to our list.
Oh.
Work.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, thank you, Abel. Work.
Quiet.
Yeah, quietly is good, but also together.
Together.
So I saw a lot of you when we practiced with the cups. I saw a lot of you sharing. You would give one, hey, sit on your bottom. I saw some of you would have 3 and then the other one would have 3, but then you guys start building your own towers. And that's not what I want you to do. I want you to work together to build one tower, like Ms. Hines and I did, okay? So that's great that you guys are sharing and getting along, but make sure you're working together too, okay, Brian?
Okay.
All right, Amara, sit up so you can see, please. All right, and then Amaya also said we have to be nice. That's a great one. We can't work together if we're not being nice to each other, right, Gabriel?
Yeah.
Right, Austin? Right. We said another one was behave. That's a good one. So we have to listen to our teacher. We have to listen to our partner so we can share ideas, right, Tanija?
Right here?
All right. Yeah, and then we try each other's ideas. If you really don't know what to do, like I was a little confused, then you can ask your partner if they have any ideas. All right? So we're going to try it out. Amir, you're going to be with Abel. And remember, boys and girls, we're not going to be in the same seats that we usually are. We're going to be in different seats this time, okay? Just for this lesson. So Amir and Abel, you guys can go sit at table 1. Make sure you're shoulder to shoulder next to each other.
That's money.
Yep, let Abel sit at his seat.
Mom, it's down.
Okay, you can pick it up. Thank you. All right, Amaya, you're going to be with Gabriel. So you guys can sit across from Amir and Abel, shoulder to shoulder. DeMarcus, you're going to be with Austin. You guys can sit at table 2. All right, Jennifer's not here, so we'll go back to her. All right, Jayani, Serenity's not here, so we'll have to change that one. So Brian and Jayani, you guys can be together. You can, why don't you go to table 3 to sit shoulder to shoulder at table 3. All right, perfect. Michael and EJ, you guys can be together. All right, boys and girls, I want level 0. DeMarcus, will you move shoulder to shoulder with Austin, please? Sit right next to him. And then Tanija and Amari, you two sit together.
No.
Come on. Do you not want to do it? No? Okay, then go sit at your desk and you can color. Tanija? Tanija, you be with Jayani and Brian, okay? You sit right here.
I'm gonna color.
EJ, you're with Michael, so you two can sit right there. Okay, you have to be quiet. Tell us if you want to join later. So we're going to pass out the cups. Remember, I don't want your hands on them yet. Okay. We have a lot of kids out.
Smiley, would you like your own to try?
All right. All right, and I'm also going to pass out these pieces of paper for our 2 trials. That means the 2 towers we're building. Notice I highlighted in yellow where I want your name at the top, and then where I want you to write the 2 lengths of your towers. Right, Amir? Amir, did you hear what I said?
Yes.
What did I say?
Tower, not one.
No, we're building 2 different towers together, but I highlighted in yellow where I want you to put your numbers. So the first tower's up there, and the second's down there. What's up, Abel? Okay? Well, we're not supposed to be touching it yet, so it's okay that you can't reach it right now.
I can reach it.
All right.
What's your name?
Yes, please.
Yes, please, put your name at the top.
I want this one.
All right, so everybody gently pour your cup of blocks onto the table. You can use the pencil in there, honey. It's all right. Gabriel, I didn't tell you to get a crayon out. I said gently pour your blocks onto the table. Thank you. Perfect. And now I want you guys to think of your own way to make a tower. So remember, we're working together. We're sharing and working together. So Miss Hines and I, we built a tower. And the first time it was 4 blocks tall. Remember? We built this tower, it was 4 blocks tall, and I knew that because I used my snap cubes and I counted 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, you're doing a good job. I want to see you two helping as well, though.
Remember you're sharing.
Sure. Oh, sorry, Daylani. Gravity made that fall. Alright, here are your snap cubes to measure. Start thinking of a way you can build your tower. I want to see you two working together. Alright, Amir, Abel. I like the creativity, but remember we're working together. I think you might have taken some of it. Okay, gotcha. Alright. And so, why don't you still ask each other, like, hey, do you think this is a good way to build my tower? Alright, so I know my tower was 4 cubes high the first time, so I'll write a 4 for me. Remember, you're not copying what I'm writing, you're writing your own numbers. Then I know my second tower. Good job, Abel, so why don't you measure how tall that is?
I already measured it.
Alright, so then you write down under the first trial how tall that tower is. How you doing?
Hold it right there. How many cubes high is it? Count the snap cubes.
Alright, Tanaja, why don't you help her measure? Alright, I'm asking you and trace, okay? Alright, Tanaja, why don't you measure it? So we're going to move this over here very gently.
Okay, so make an S and close the gate.
So I'm going to put my finger here to help you out. So you start at the bottom and count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then my finger stops there at 8. So we know that is 8 blocks high. So write an 8, sorry, cube size. So write an 8 right here. 8. Thank you. 8. So how tall was your first one? 3 blocks high? Are you guys making your own towers or are you making a tower together? Remember, you have to make towers together so you can get it as high as it can possibly be. Alright? So I like the creativity. Why don't you try to make one together and then do all of these blocks? Like this kind of big did. Alright, boys and girls, does everybody have a measurement down for your first tower? Great job. Yours is only 1 tower or 1 block high? Let me see, what's Austin say? Austin says 5. Did you make yours together?
And say, go ahead and measure it, Amaya.
Yeah? So then that one should say 5. It is trial 1, it's the first tower, but that should say 5 because it's 5 cubes high.
5. Okay, so that's your first trial.
Good job.
Right here, Gabriel. Write the
Great
number
job.
5.
Able. Here, let's remember we have to write down the first trial too. So how tall was your first tower?
So write down what? Number 5.
Measure that.
Now you say.
All right, boys and girls.
Make it taller.
Now, if you're done with your first tower, gently knock it down. Let gravity do its work. But don't let it fall on the floor.
What do you think, Amaya?
Alright, now we're going to try to build our second tower taller than the first one. Alright? Hey, you have to write down your measurements still. What was it? It was 8, right?
Do you have an idea of how you're gonna make it taller than
Oh, she says it was 4. Sorry. You want to do it?
What's that?
Awesome.
Starting them up. Go ahead, start them up.
Alright, so
What
we're
are you
going
gonna do?
What color do you want? Orange? Alright.
Put my finger here. You're gonna count how many cubes.
Alright, so I see that Jayani wrote 4 for your first tower, so write a 4 too.
No, you're not
That's okay, you can pick them up. Amir, will you help him pick those up? Yes. Remember, we have to work together. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Sorry?
my number line here.
I think we have white and green, right? You want a white one?
Here, Abel. Here, right here. Right here, bud. There, you got it. Keep working, guys.
There's a white one. All right. So, boys and girls, Miss Hines and I, the second time we built a tower
2, 4, 6, 8.
that was 8 blocks high,
I got 8.
8 cubes high, rather.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I like your level 2 voices, by the way. Thank you. So for our second trial, Miss Hines and I would write an 8. Remember again, you're not copying what's up here. You're writing your own measurements.
I want a book.
You want a book? Not right now. Okay, well.
I got 9.
All right. So how high is your second tower?
How's it going over here, guys? Good?
Help build it.
Good.
You still haven't written down your first trial. How tall is your very first tower?
Oh, I like that you guys are working together.
There we go. Oh,
How tall is your very
Keep
first
going.
tower?
Keep going, Austin.
How tall is it?
You remember?
When you get to her finger, put your finger down, hold it.
I think he said 5. Did you say
8.
Oh, you were 5. All right. So build your first tower again. Measure it. So how tall is your second tower? 9.
Okay,
Well,
so
let's
stop
see.
because you got to her finger. We measured up to her finger. That's how tall your tower
Whoa,
is.
gravity.
So your second trial is going to be what? The number 8.
It's okay.
Make an S and
It's
close the
okay.
gate.
She wasn't laughing at you. She was laughing at gravity.
Just like that. See the 8
That
on
one
your
up
number line
there?
right here?
Now let's count.
So your number 8 on your number line right here? Make an S
One,
and close the gate. You got it right.
2.
So which one is greater, the 4
Thank
or
you.
the 8?
3.
8.
4.
So 8, your
5,
8 tower is
6,
taller than your 4 tower.
8, 9. Well, look at you. You have some extra big cubes. All right. So go ahead and write a 9 right there.
Why can't you just do
Okay, so what was your first try?
You can do whatever you want.
So now let's make
However you think you can build the tallest tower. Okay, so Gabriel, why don't you measure that one? Or did you already?
2, 3,
My
4.
First was a 6. All right, now try to build one that's greater than 6.
Okay.
7, 8, 9,
Now, how are you
10.
going to make this taller?
Gabriel, she
What
said
could you do differently?
that your second tower was 8 cubes tall. So you have to remember to write an 8, okay?
Oh, good, I like the idea already. Keep going.
All right, good
Yep, that
job.
was good.
All right, is that measuring?
Good.
Uh-oh, gravity.
That can happen.
That's good. Great job, great job.
Why are you laughing at us?
Fantastic. Amari, what's wrong?
Good.
Okay, quietly go pick a book. All right, has everybody written down their second trial successfully? Yes.
Okay, about book. I want to pick.
All right, boys and girls, let's bring it back up to me. Give me 5.
Close the gate. The 8's also right here.
Give me 5. I want all of your cubes back in the cup.
All right. Back on the cup.
Thank you. Go ahead and put all your cubes back in your cup.
2, 4.
Thank you.
I got 7.
All right, write it down.
We'll collect them.
Actually, I have not. Actually, I get Amazon tablet too. But I got that tablet at my grandma's
All
house.
right, Amir. Uh-oh, Amir, will you help him pick those cubes up, please?
Sure.
Thank you. Good
Abel, over here, bud.
teamwork.
This one too. Look. Right there. You got it.
Amari, I said quietly pick your book. Alright, boys and girls, once your cubes are away, you can go ahead and stand up on one. Push in your chair on 2. Walk to the carpet on 3.
I'll
You
take
can
it.
leave your
Can
cup
you
right
read
there.
it for me? I know it's not even 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock at nighttime I go to bed.
Alright, come up and sit on 4. Alright, so boys and girls, who was able to build their second tower taller than their first? Amir, you did? Who else did? Jayani did, Samari did, Abel did, Demarcus did. So how did you know you built the second one taller than the first one? Amaya? You did measure it, and once you measured the numbers and you compared the 2 numbers, how did you know your second one was taller than your first? Abel? Yeah, your second one was 9 blocks tall. That was a big one. But how would you know if your second one was taller than your first? If the number was what? Greater. Greater. So my first one is 4 cubes tall. My second one was 8 cubes tall. And 8 is what? Greater than 4. So that's how I know I was successful. Some of you built a really tall tower the first time. You built an 8 cubes tall the first time. That's about as high as you can make it, except for Abel, who had big blocks. So that's okay if you built one 8 blocks tall and then weren't able to make a second one tall. I'm proud of you for making it so tall without gravity knocking it down. Tanija, look at me. Ayani, look at me. All right. So let's go over gravity again. What does
Miss Hines,
Yes, good morning. Good
Mari
morning.
dad is here. You want me to send him down?
Pardon?
Mari dad is here. You called him, right?
I will bring him up.
I
will bring him up to him.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, boys and girls, for giving me 5. All right, so what did we say gravity means? Yeah, make sure you raise your hand.
What is it?
Yes, Austin? Something, it's a force that makes objects fall to the ground. And what keeps some objects from not falling? Amir?
Something that grabs it.
Something that grabs it or something that holds it up. All right, great job, boys and girls. You did fantastic. You can go ahead and stand up on 1. Walk back to your desks on 2. Pull out your chair on